Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So I saw this tweet right here, that Dokkan low-key butchered this moment. So take a look at this gif right here. Actually, I guess forgive me. I'm 10 seconds into the video apologizing because I should have had his animation pulled up. But, like, we take a look at his active skill, alright? And it's just like, they did not do this justice. Like, people, prior to this character coming out, people were like, oh my god, I was so excited to see this moment animated in Dokkan. And it just kind of, like, does that, and then he does that. But it's not, like, the full, like, camera spin completely around Goku. So, it's like, yes, Dokkan needs to redo this character. Like, just period, point blank. Path to Power Kid Goku does need to be redone. Now, I suppose it's not the end of the world. If they give this guy an LR at some point, and his animation is perfect, then I would consider it not a big deal that they didn't do this guy's great, because this Goku is one of the strongest characters of all time when he originally came out. So it's like, with that context, I can forgive him a little bit if, maybe they did kind of like fumble his animation to an extent, right? For sure. So I figured, like, okay, boom, video, right? These days, Dokkan is dead. Who got Tao fans? I mean, look at this. #1 Tao fan. Any Tao fans, make sure you let me know you are a Tao fan, and I will follow back instantly, okay? Like, us Tao fans, we have to stick together, man. So, I saw that he was a Tao fan. I had to follow instantly, right? And it's a good tweet, because, let me to creating a video. But, who knows? In 3 months, we might be talking about, yeah, the Tao month was bad. Tao had killed Dokkan that one time. But the baby month, oh! Even worse. Who knows? Chat, who knows? We're trending that way. We'll see what the part 2 hour looks like. So, off the top of my head, these were the 3 characters that came to mind, right? I guess I would say forgive me again, because I should have thought to put these up ahead of time. Dragon Fist was also done horribly. This guy, he was good, but he was not good enough, in my opinion, to forgive his animation being fumbled. This guy was. This guy was so dominant that it's like, you know what? Not even a big deal to me. And most people have kind of like, people don't bring this up very often because I think of how great this guy was. Legendary unit of all time. This guy was good, but this is not a legendary character. But here's this animation. Like, this looks great right here. I think this looks fine. But then, boom, this is like, it's just, like, bro, like, it just doesn't, that part is good, and then it doesn't have his KO screen. And it's like, wow. Wow. Like, dude, that is not worthy of the Dragon Fist. Now, Dragon Fist, to me, I feel as though they could do this as like a Dokkan Fest LR, and they could get away with it, right? Super Saiyan 3 Goku Dragon Fist, I think, can be Dokkan Fest LR worthy. Maybe, I think it would be, like, nice if it was, in some type of celebration, not really like, okay, like, oh, we got our Dokkan Fest LR Dragon Fist and our Carnival LR Hirudegarn. Like, I don't know how much that, but, like, if it was something like what the 10th, that's why, like, the 10th anniversary concept is so good to me, because it's like, I really hope that they just copy the 10th anniversary, like, well, the theme, I mean, which was whatever. What was it? There was some stupid shit that made no sense, right? Like, it doesn't matter. My point of what I liked about the 10th anniversary was it was all of Dragon Ball. Like, it just covered the, like, celebration of the entire series. I would just straight up like if they would do that again. Because I think the thing that's good about that, right? Like, we had our GDC, which was very, like, thematic, right? We had the Future Part 1, the GT Part 2. It's great. It's great. But, like, something about the 10th anniversary being able to take from everything. I think, like, if people want to see, like, I do. Kid Goku as a Dokkan Fest LR. Or, like, we want to get, like, some Namek representation. I think in that format of celebration, the way the 10th anniversary was, that's how we could realistically see it. Was, if it's covering the entire series like that. So, I do hope they do that again. And then finally, this guy, let's ignore his base animations, we can't really do that. Because, I mean, he is just a costume change character, too. Yeah, like, look, it doesn't even have, like, his regular super attacks right here, because they're just, like, costume change supers. Well, no, I guess, no, these are his regular supers right here. But, like, it's just, like, this is not, like, good. Like, this is a carnival, like, this guy's animations fucking suck. Like, they're just ass. I'm sorry. It looks like shit. And it's the same thing as his base form animation. It's just essentially his standby, they treat it as, like, a costume change, right? Where it just makes him glow with blue. But, like, this character, to me, like, he was a little overhated, but he wasn't the greatest of all time. But, like, he felt on, like, a weaker end of, like, what a Carnival LR could be, and his animations sucked. So, it's just, like, I don't know. See, like, this part, like, kind of looks good, but then, like, this, and then it's just, like, a little fart. Like, watch. Whoop-boop. There's just a little fart. Like, bro. Are you... Like, his OST, too, is, like, one of the best OSTs. I love it so much. Now, what we could do is we could just take a look at... So, this guy was 2023. Let's look at 4 years earlier. This is 2019. And, like, look at his animation. Now, I'm not going to pretend like this really looks that good. I mean, this is 2019. But my point about this is let's look at the very ending, right? Swings up. Kerblam! Huge fucking explosion, dude. Like, come on, man. So, those are the biggest ones that come to mind for me. Let's just see what some people are saying. Namek Goku, yeah, I could see this. This animation, I said right here, this wasn't a fumbled animation. It's not, like, if you would ever dare try and pretend like that was a fumble, you know, stop smoking crack, do not pass go, do not collect $100. Okay, or it's 200. Wait, is Monopoly 100 or 200? I forgot. Yeah, I mean, that's just, you know, it is what it is, man. Not perfect. This is not a fumble animation. No. This shit was like, I remember me and Goresh were talking to each other, like, unbelievable that Dokkan dropped, like, this is a big hitter. Like, Dokkan dropped him opposite first, like, anniversary Super Vegito. Like, especially, this is back in a time, remember, so, like, Dokkan is entering 2019 with, like, this, you know, really anime-accurate looking animations. I mean, they've continued to improve, but it's like, oh my god, like, every single character that's ever released, like, pre-2019, is worthless and could just be released over again, right? Because, like, you know, they were doing 2016 Kamehamehas. Like, for 2019, I thought this animation was really good. We were calling these, like, the best animations in the game, right, when this came out. But, I mean, of course, that could be redone. I think, voiced remake is huge. For a lot of characters, you look at characters that could be voiced remakes. I think that's an important piece of the puzzle. AGL Trunks, I think, is also a really great idea. This is a character I was personally looking forward to for quite a long time. His anime transformation is, like, one of the most iconic, like, you know, moments in anime history. The second Super Saiyan. And, I mean, they just gave this kid, like, his Fighters Super Saiyan transformation. By the way, Fighters is back, which Dokkan has taken so much from Fighters, including, you know, anniversary LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So, like, Fighters being back is fucking huge for Dokkan, dude. Although this is the Fighters transformation, it doesn't look that good. So, that, like, that's ass. Right? They do the anime transformation, and I feel like he could be, like, a Dokkan Fest LR adjacent type character. This is, oh, that's bait. We ignore that. Oh my god, yeah, because I remember talking about this quite a bit during the 8th anniversary. Why was Chaozu so disrespected again? They just took Chaozu out for no reason. Painful. Alright, let's see what else other people have. A redo of this. Yeah, the intro's good, but most of their animations are butt cheeks. Yeah, I mean, they could do like an LR tag or something of these guys, or like another exchange. They can do something with that. They should do something with them for sure. They could have done like an ROF celebration, but they burned like most of the shit they had from ROF. Well, I mean, I guess the main thing I'm just thinking of is LR Golden Frieza, but still, I mean, that would be a pretty massive part of it. Although, if they would do something ROF centraled soonish, like LR Golden Freeze will still be good. LR Golden Freeze is going to be good turn 1 for the foreseeable future, but it's just, you know, after turn 1, things could get a little bit dicey potentially. Kid Goku Punch for Demon King Piccolo. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because, again, like, back in 2019, it was good. It was acceptable. But, like, we could do even better. How big do you think this would be if they dropped this? Like, so we just did this and, like, you know, best looking animations in the game. Like, how crazy would this go? I'd be curious. Again, I don't know about... I want Dokkan Festeller Kid Goku, right? Like, I just feel like it's something Dokkan should look into doing. But I would say I'm not really too sure about it being kind of like the, you know, I don't know, like part 1 anniversary, like Kid Goku and Demon King Piccolo. Like, I don't know, right? Like, I don't know. Like, to maybe, like, I don't know. That's why I will just keep saying what they did with the 10th anniversary, to me, feels like they can really hit a lot of stuff, right? Because they could do Kid Goku. We could get a huge Super Saiyan. Let's do Majin Vegeta. So we do Kid Goku, Majin Vegeta, and then some other character, right? I don't know. Majin Vegeta almost feels too, like, maybe like, okay, Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Majin Vegeta, and Kid Goku. Now we're fucking cooking with grease, dude. How is that for, like, I think for part 1, I would kick ass, dude. Vegeta fans are starving. They're fed. OG Dragon Ball fans fed. This best animation in the game, they're fed. And then Daima, which Dokkan, you know. Now, I mean, dude, now even Fighters literally came out of retirement. Undertaker in this bitch. Before Dokkan gets Daima. I mean, the funny thing is Dokkan likely will release Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku before Fighters, but Fighters did announce it first, right? Because Daima Goku is coming in April for Fighters, right? April. Still pretty crazy, though. Okay, so, yeah, there's that. I like Kid Goku. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Kamehameha Walk, sure. We do now have 2 pretty good animations, but sure. Goku Super Saiyan transformation voice, that's the one we just looked at. Final Flash voiced, yeah. Yep. We've mentioned this several times, I agree. You know, especially, you know, speaking of starving Vegeta fans, right? Still talking about Kakarot. They just skip a bit Kakarot. This animation looks great, but not voiced, right? They really nailed this, but not voiced, which people want. I think, I could think of the dub, like, Sabbath, like, his Final Flash was so good, right? Yeah, so this has a voiced active skill animation. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Final Explosion with the KO screen as the dust statue. Yeah, pretty shocking. Shocking that they didn't do that for this guy. I remember being bummed about that. The Int Majin Vegeta, his animation, let's just double check it. But, I mean, that was, it was really done well, right? Yeah, like this is good. Like, they didn't fumble this one. And this like the OST and stuff went really hard. Yeah, this was good. Yeah, damn. That shot right there could have been a little bit, like, it kind of zooms it, but then it goes to this, it's perfect. But then no, like, yeah, like, dust statue of him floating away, or like, fading away, like, you know, fading away with the wind and falling. Remember, in Legends, that was his legendary finish. He does do that. Saiyan Saga oh, yeah, I mean, yeah. For sure. So the Saiyan Saga Gallic Gun, again, we would want that. I think it looks good, but it could be voiced, right? So it's tied to this character, and it says 18 key. Let's look how good. I remember this looking quite good. The start could be a little bit better. I guess this could be a little tighter. This looks good, but, you know, we could certainly, you know, have this built around, like, a new character, right? Yeah, pretty crazy that they just threw that on. I feel like nowadays Dokkan would not do that. Right, just like, that's like Saiyan Saga Vegeta. That's the most iconic moment of, like, Saiyan Saga Vegeta. Probably even over the Great Ape, right? Is because it's the Kamehameha times 3 and then eventually 4 versus Vegeta's Gallic Gun. and they just tossed it onto this character. It was pretty crazy. Pretty nuts. Trunks, yeah. I saw there was some good quotes. Let's take a look at maybe some of these quotes here. A new tag 1718. Yeah, as a tag character, yes. Their animations were pretty good, but I mean, I'm not opposed to them being a tag character for sure. New Turles. Oh yeah, yeah, we don't have that actually. That's true. We don't have that. I mean, it would be our 50th premium Turles. Could we get like one Dokkan Fest Garlic Jr. first? Like, even one? But, yeah, I mean, here's the thing about... Why do we get so many Turleses, chat? Because he's evil Goku. That's why. That's why. Yes. Yeah, here we go. Yep, Seth. Yeah. Look at this, dude. I know we just got a Goku Black, and not only did we just get a new Goku Black, but he's like, you know, one of the best units, like, I mean, I don't know if I want to call him one of the best units of all time, but, like, he's, you know, certainly, like, he's an amazing, incredible, like, you know, top 4 character, right? Like, right now, he's in, like, the highest tier of character, and Goku Black is probably, like, Goku Black, Gogeta, Omega, the Blues are probably going to be, like, the best characters in the game until, like, January 29th or January 28th or 30th or whatever it is, right? So, a new Goku Black that actually has his transformation, you know, done well. Yes, dude. We badly, badly need that. I do want that bad. Any Super Saiyan 2 Goku? Yeah, I guess they could straight up do Majin Vegeta versus Super Saiyan 2 Goku again, sure. Yep, we agree with that, yep. Another Kefla. Okay, ROF Blues. I think the animation where Kefla fuse is really bad. Okay, I mean, but that's easy. Kefla finally gets her LR, and then that would just be her intro. Yeah, easy. That's easy right there. Sure, yep, Kid Goku. Yep. Is this gonna be all of his animations? Yeah. No, yeah. But like, that's easy. Again, Dokkan Fest LR, Kid Goku, you know, as part of a 6th LR 11th anniversary, boom, they could be cooking. Raditz. Okay. I'm so down for that. Yeah. He has so much sauce, they barely used any of it. Not against it. I really am not. Yeah, let's do that for sure. He was beating the dog shit out of Goku and Piccolo, man. He was. Yeah, for sure. Trunks we covered. Yep, we agree. Super Saiyan 4 Dragon Fist Goku. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude. Yet another Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I mean, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, like, Dokkan almost, like, treats Super Saiyan 4 Goku on the level of fusions. I mean, we've known, like, how many times has Goku been an anniversary LR? A lot of times. So what I was going to select was this guy. This right here, yes, as part of a Dokkan Fest LR anime. Remember, this is the first official Tanabata character, by the way, was this guy. Like, by technicality, Super Saiyan 3 Broly was kind of like Tanabata the year before, but the year that the Tanabata, like, major celebration started was this year, because this guy was the Dokkan Fest, and then that was when they returned the anniversary LRs. That was when they started doing that, where they would return the anniversary LRs in July, right, with this guy. So yeah, they could still do this at some point, and it'll be a major popular release for sure. Second Coming Broly had 0 animations from the movie and his super attacks. Redo his Omega Blaster at the end of the movie. Yeah. And the thing is, Broly is, you know, a super, super popular character. So it does make a ton of sense for them to go back to Broly, sure. Oob. Well, I mean, Oob doesn't even... Bro, Oob doesn't even have a unit, man. Like, Oob could be the Part 2 LR. I would prefer something that would help Baby, but I'm not gonna be bummed if the Part 2 LR is Oob, who's literally had 0 fucking representation, man. Like, yeah, like, let's get Oob a nice strong LR. I'm totally down with that. Like, let's just completely redo this exact character, but as a summonable LR right now. I'm totally down with that. I am. Yeah. Yeah. Oob is, I agree completely. Oob is disrespected. I was pleased to see Oob was part of the base Gekushin Squadra roster. I was pretty pleased with that. Yep, definitely. Oh, no, this is that. Okay, let's examine this quickly. Goku GT. Let's see this. So that's, why don't I see him? Here, right there. That's this. The all-out Kamehameha. Oh, yeah, I mean, they certainly could redo this and make it even better. But, like, this obviously was very good. And then, remember, this is one of the best KO screens they've just flat out ever done. Right? Too clean. Way too clean. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with that. A redo of that for sure. Blue yeah. Tech Blue Kaioken Goku, please. Oh, here we go. This guy. Yeah. I mean, this is not even like just do this. Wait, did I not type it in? Wait, what? Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, right? Is that not? Huh? Am I dumb? Did my brain stop working for a split second? Or he was 8th anniversary? So he'd be right here. He should be around here somewhere. Oh, it's typed out. Yeah, I'm stupid. Never mind me. This. Yeah. They could redo this for sure. They could make this, I mean, I don't, man. So I've seen a lot of people talking about, like a Blue Kaioken Goku that would revive into UI Goku. I'm gonna tell y'all, revive transformation characters in Dokkan, fucking, like, that shit is, no, you don't want that. In Legends, it's perfect. Because, like, you know, PvP 3 versus 3 matches, like, you're always, like, revive characters are, like, perfect things. But, like, in Dokkan, you don't want that. You do not want a character to revive transform. I don't think so. No. I mean, if it's gonna be, like, nah. The only way would be if it was able to be used if the character or an ally, like, as long as it would trigger, as long as another ally revived, I guess I could sign off on it. It's the Cell corollary here. Like, look. You must not have this. Cannot have this. Can't have that. Can't do that. That's how, that's, Dokkan putting this on characters, this would be an example of artificial power creep. Like, when they decide they want to, like, expedite a character's, like, death period, like, their incoming death, they give them this, or, you know, they can make him a standby character or a domain character or something. Tech Roshi to being a banner unit. Well, yeah. This feels like a I would say this feels like a banner unit to me. I mean, this is just Roshi, like, pop. I mean, it is his death, though. Like, Master Roshi's death, like, was a crazy moment. I don't, like, this being a banner unit to me is not, like, super crazy. I guess it's easier for me to say this, too, since Master Roshi has gotten a Dokkan Fest, but I'm not personally pressed by him having a, this being a banner unit. I mean, they could redo the animation, yeah. But, I mean, if they just made him a new banner unit, I don't think I'd be super buttered about that. Yeah, new Goji. That's, yeah, the perfect time to stop. All right, guys, let me know if there's any others you'd have, characters that could be redone, but, I mean, Dokkan, you know, there are quite a few kind of, like, fumbled animation moments that Dokkan could massively do better in the future, so let me know what you guys think. I'll catch y'all next time.